Okay, we're live, and it's more starting off with a solo Sam ongoing client meeting prep. Bright sunlight outside. Well, not really. Well, almost actually. Anyway, let's go and do the old screen share malarkey. Um, client meeting prep meeting 60. Yeah. So what looked like a promising. Well, we've got a dump there on product. Can I just do head prod dump? Yeah. So we've got something that looks like a Postgre database dump, but the PG restore operation appears to be hanging. Um, hmm. If we go and look at our ninefold apps, uh, hmm, apps. So develop. I mean, interesting because has it. Compare that with the live site. For the live site, no, we don't have. Does not seem to have moved the data over. Hmm. Which is annoying. We could. I mean, we did successfully use the normal PG restore. I don't know if this is. I mean, this is trying, I think, to load up to develop. Let's check that I have the database. I mean, it seems to be not making connection there. Have I maybe shut down the? It's the database there. That is the correct URL, or 210.193.180.150. Okay, let's go into the database server here and check that we have the. Yeah, so we still have that TCP port open, and that's just failing. I don't know, history grep PG restore. Was it these are the previous ones? That's what we were trying to do previously. We think the database is called LocalSupport. Right, so if we do it like that, it says not a valid archive. And if we're doing it like this, -a -f. I start to suspect here that we're not. And that's just hanging. Definitely feels like a situation in which we want to be looking at man PG restore. What are all these flags? Let's see. Data only, not the schema. CF file name. See, I think that just feels like it's not. So we've got the host, the port, the username, -a is data only, restore only the data, not the schema. I don't know that that's the case, actually. We would probably quite like data only, okay. -f file name. Specify the output file for generating the listing. I think we don't want -f, but we might want, you know, -d local support. Yeah, and then we get input file does not appear to be a valid archive. File name. It's expecting the file name last. Previously we were doing it with minus D last and then minus C clean. So, well, reset, still no joy. Okay. Input file does not appear to be a valid archive. What to do with all of that? A. I mean, I guess what I could do is run that operation on develop. I don't know what the right thing to do here is. What we've got, at the very least, I guess, is what we've got is we've got this is the latest code with I mean, at the very least, well, can I at least do this locally and test it locally? Can we just do I just put localhost here? No. Yeah, it's asking me to use pSQL. It's a text, a PG dump. PG restore is a utility for restoring a postgres SQL from an archive created by PG dump in one of the non-plain text formats. It will issue the PG dump. What are the options? Data -a data only, format, plain custom directory, tar. Okay, so it's suitable for PG restore, right? So we did PG dump here, and it seems like we need to do minus capital F the schema minus F T, and then we need the password again. We don't need the develop password, we need the production password. So right, in the background, while that is working or not working, so we need to do like an invoice. If we go and look for, do we have that? Oh, I needed to do those things as well. You remember things. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Many different things going on. Just sharing a series of diagrams here from meetings yesterday. Oops, I've got anyway the link on that. So that then appears to. So if we try this again now with this, we can ask for a password, which seems like some sort of progress. Okay, like so. Okay, so that looks like we're I mean, I worry that it's put the put things into an odd state, but if we pull out here, this is the develop server. No, we don't seem to have. Okay, so I think that's failed, and I think we need to do it with -C. It's let's remove the A, which so my thoughts there are that then the A is doing data only, and should be dropping the. So I think we need the database drop. So this is PG restore clean before we create them. We've got a minus capital C. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. So we'll try with a capital C, which okay. I've got some play to drop the whole bloody database. I think we're putting it in the right one. Yes, disable triggers. So we could disable those triggers. We don't really want to disable the triggers. We don't want to drop all of the existing data. So minus capital C is. This is still not matching the still not matching what we've got on the main site. Okay. And I'm getting a series of copy failed, like for schema migrations. Well, copy failed for organization. Duplicate key value can right. But this is PG right. It's PG restore. Oh, they've got a formatting issue there. You could. Right, so one of those three. So this is PG restore that's somebody's pasty. That's not helpful. PG restore table restoration. PG restore. That's not so helpful. How to back up and overwrite specific tables. Why is there not just a simple something? Good God. Why isn't there just updating? What on earth? Problems with restoring data. Good grief. Lots of people with similar problems. This all worked fine on Heroku, didn't it? Right. The data. Maybe the original dump has to be this dump. We've done it minus FT, but I don't think we want data only. Now we're going to get the production password. It's just a problem with the data only dump. All right, so going back to the things that I was doing. Wait for that to finish. This one was for Race Finder. Okay, so then do PG restore. Now we have to go and get the. Good God, that's. Must be owner of extension. Good grief. Right. Let's see what that's done. If that's changed nothing, it's changed nothing here. Good grief. Okay. Gosh. Okay. Well, that's deeply frustrating. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna just, before I forget, I'm gonna pop some links into the right places. So we're just doing, so this is, what is Mad Libs input output. It's 3:30, we're gonna lose those guys. Mad Libs, we've got diagram.
Hello.
Hello, Sampraddy, how are you doing?
Oh, yeah. Is there any way I can help you with the problem, or is it solved?
Well, you can have a look at the. I mean, I'm kind of. I feel like I kind of going to give up on it, but you can see. Basically, I've got to a process where, let's have a look here. This seems to be like, there we go. So we've got like this correctly downloads the data dump in a format that can be used with PG restore. So the key differences here being that I've got minus. I'm saying that the format of it should be the a tar type, and actually, so this one got one sort of set of errors. I removed the -a, which is saying get me the data only, because basically having got that out, the problem was it was saying like I was getting a series of errors like where's it gone? Like this that basically said, you know, restoring with if the above had a -a switch, which is data only, led to this sort of error, and which I was Googling online, and basically, if you get a data only dump and then we try and push it back up, it basically complains, oh, you know, it's like it's trying to append the existing data on the old data. It doesn't drop the original tables. But so I drop the -a, so I get the schema and the data, and I'm trying to do things like this now, which is, you know, PG, this sort of, you know, but like this then should work for PG restore.
By the way, do you have a Rails console into the app, or
I
like
do,
Hero?
yes. Let me get new
Okay.
errors like this. I do have a Rails console in. At the moment, I'm not using it because I'm just looking at the you know, there's just absolutely no change in the running app as far as I can see. I mean, maybe it needs to restart to pick up the new data from the database, but that seems kind of crazy. But anyway, let me just document the kinds of. But so I then ran it again here, having like this thing here, right? If we do this, right, this is supposed to give us a dump, which is like both the SQL data and the schema, right? And then if we do this restore, it's supposed to, with this -big C, completely recreate the database from scratch, right? As I understand it, but it still gets errors. Hold on, Sampraddy, let me finish.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, telling you all the things that happened. So then we get errors like this, which seem to be about the index itself. So anyway, sorry, what were you going to say?
So what I'm saying is, like, basically you're having all these errors with the Postgres. So there are tools like there is this tool here called cdump. What it will basically do, it's in the group chat. it'll just create a Ruby file with all the commands that you need to restore your database. Basically, it's kind of like a seeds.rb. So I mean,
Mm,
you can just paste that all those commands into the console, and that might help.
okay. Well, that's certainly something worth trying. I mean, I think I'm superficially gonna. I've got several other things to prepare for before the meeting.
Yeah, I
Um,
know, but I mean, this might be an alternative
yeah, yeah, no,
to the
that sounds like a
database
good
cloning.
alternate option. I mean, I wonder if if I'm appending that this prod dump there. I wonder if it's somehow appending to the. The thing is, and then for every time I try it, I have to enter a bloody password. Um,
Can you just do a like cat on that prod dump and see
I've done it.
what's.
It's a SQL. It's a SQL file. I'll do it. I'll just do. I wanted to see here. It would sort of explain it if I was accidentally appending, like the size of this here. We've got like 426,000. Looks like Yarrow's back if you want to carry on pairing with them.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
He had gone away for 15 minutes
yeah,
or 20.
yeah. But let that run. Yeah, I'm just trying to get a couple of diagram links in here while that, let's move that out of the way and see if that run. Okay, there. But so if we do, yeah, it's the same size. I've done head on prod dump, and it looks. I mean, actually, it's a tar file.
Yeah, so it seems like that's pretty much what we want. Like it drops the database and then
Yeah, it drops the
recreates it.
entire database and then recreates it from scratch. I guess, which I would have. I'm then so very surprised to start seeing issues like this. It's sort of like multiple primary keys for table volunteer ops are not allowed. Like, I don't know. I mean, this maybe this is to do with the difference between the version of PG restore and PG. I mean, I guess ideally my local versions of PG restore and PG dump would be exactly the same as the server versions. Yeah. Anyhow, I'm just getting to the point where I'm tempted to like push everything into develop and at least run, see if I can run the fixing thing on the. I mean, I could sort of recreate by hand the situation on the production in development, just to see that it checks it. I mean, I don't know. We've spent so long bouncing around on this invitations issue. Anyway, okay. So, but anyway, I mean, yeah. So the product, it looks like I'm not re-appending it. I mean, I guess what I could. So that's PG dump. I
No,
guess.
no,
Go.
I mean, one angle bracket is always override, and two angle brackets are append.
Right, but yeah, I don't have either angle brackets in this case.
No,
This is
no,
just.
but the at the end when you do.
Oh, here. Oh, yes. Sorry, yeah, on that one. Yes, yes. It's a single. It's a single one. But you never know. Sometimes you have to confirm your suspicions. But so if I use, yes, we could. We have to go back and get another developed password. Anyway, I think that's last try for me there. So yeah, so we get.
But my like even if you get those errors, is the data imported
It doesn't
or
appear to be. That was I was thinking. I was sort of hopeful when I got this set of errors, and it seemed like okay, maybe that's just like sort of noise in the background. I thought maybe the developed database will update, but at least here. I mean, I'm not going in and checking on the Rails console, but you can see that there's very different ones here compared to here. We're just not getting the data coming over, and I don't know. Is the issue? I mean, we're going in here as user app. Uh, this is trying to add, and it says like, could not execute query. Multiple primary keys for table users are not allowed. So I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I think it's not worth burning time on. I think sensibly what I do is, and I was sort of various other people are having the same sorts of errors, but I have yet to find any suggestion that fixes it. But I think what I want to do, at the very least, is pull in this pull request and have that on develop. So that should be going up to develop, and I'll leave that, and then I can look at the invoice for 10 minutes.
Interesting. So after you merge that, okay.
And I even tried like putting this data into my local machine. Okay, and roll app. Roll E.
Root.
No, I think the user we've got is Postgre.
Oh, yeah, Postgre.
But database local support doesn't exist, so if I can put in here ls development. Okay, there. Unrecognized.
Okay, so it seems like when you are doing the PG dump, it hard codes the user values in the dump itself.
Yeah, it does.
Have you tried doing the query without the tar archive or the data only?
Yeah, that screws up in all sorts of different ways. I mean, the PG restore will only work with a tar or a directory-based thing. I mean, you're supposed to be able to use pSQL or PG-SQL directly to run that one. Anyway, I think I just have to. It's like one of these. Really, Ninefold needs to have a solution.
I think using Heroku, these command work smoothly, right?
They did, yes, yes. We didn't have any problems with Heroku. It was, and I think it was even. We didn't have to download any file locally. It just was. We were able to sort of transfer them backwards and forwards. Anyhow, let me. So the thing that I wanted to get to was the estimate for the volunteer system, like so. And then, so I think, have I got... Oh, is there another thing coming up now? Why not? Okay. Right. I need... What do I need? Okay. Oh. Somebody, here's another one to invite to Slack. So this is the thing, is like now I want to collect together all of the cost components from, I think it's you and... This is the problem, is like, for example, I want to, like, if I want to get the cost thing from you, like if I type Sampriti in here, I get all of these things. So
Okay.
okay, so about here I found, okay, so here's a couple of, right, so I've got 3 volunteer epic things there.
I didn't really mail it to you. I just posted in the group chat and on your
Right.
Skype private message. If you have a look.
Okay, yeah, I'll go and have a look. I'll go and have a look there. Thanks for reminding me. So here I'm trying to save. So what I need to do here is, have I got a?
It's really cool how Slack does this. I don't know, but like if you have on the web client, like when I click on team integrations, team administration, it opens a new tab, and then when I re-click on the team administration, it does not open a new tab, it just reloads in that old tab. So
Okay. Hmm.
I don't know how the Slack does that. I need to have a look at that.
Hmm.
Because as far as I know, like browsers usually don't allow tab control.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay.
Yeah,
I
NYC.
think I lose. Okay. Um. I don't know why I'm necessarily downloading all these things, but that just seems in my mind the only way to easily collect them together. So put those two documents. Okay, and then so if I'm going to go and look and find yours, what am I looking for? Looking for Skype now, and I'm looking for some pretty. Okay, so that's some pretty. Open that. Download as Word. I guess what's really annoying about these
I
time cards is that they don't. I think
by
we
the way, like
go on.
I think I forgot to like add the my bank account details there. So
Well, you can send them to me separately. That's fine.
okay, I'll
Uh,
just.
okay, so we've got. Uh, so I've got a series of. Let me just take a little. So what we. So what I've got here is, in terms of input for the. We have 9 hours from Pete. We have. What's this one? We have 19.32 hours from Marcelo. 966. We had Pete. Let's look at Pete's one again. So this is 450. And then we've got. Where are we up to? Okay, I'm looking at Pete and Marcelo, and then I've got Marion. So we've got 17.9 hours on the thing, and then we've got 12.12 hours on that's on the map. So Marion, the map one, which is not, they didn't have money for, so we can do Marion there. So that's 895, and then we've got what's this one? So I think like this is the kind of thing that, yeah, it just screws up all the references. So it's completely irrelevant looking at that. We've got the thing there. So that's some pretty 13.08 hours. sound pretty. 654. Is that everybody? Sound pretty? Marianne,
John.
Peter, and John. Have I not got John's? I don't see John there. Let's just search for invoice. Damn. Search in my drive, maybe instead. We've got, what's the training diagram? Yeah, lost the race finder diagram there. Okay. What have I done with my... I had like an open drive thing that's just totally disappeared. Oh well. Ugh. I don't know, I get so lost in tabs. It's ridiculous. Okay. Right, at least that one thing is taken care of. I think we can not look at those. Start. Right, where's Drive gone now?
Yeah, send you my bank account details in the Skype chat.
Oh, okay. I'm now looking for. I was going to look for invoice in Drive. Is there anything from John more? Will that load anything that John has shared with me? I mean, it's like John hasn't. I thought John had sent me some. I thought John had sent me some stuff for some hours. I mean, he'd said like, you know, put it back in for everyone else, but anyway, so if we look at that, now if we go back to, I thought, what have I done with the? See, those are all the time cards. What about? Okay. I want to find now is the estimate overall how much money we've actually got for those two local support volunteer estimate. Okay, so what did we end up? So create opportunities and list view.
Oh my god.
So that you want to, I'm going to go in a second. Do you want to jump in with Yarrow?
Yeah, I guess I'll go.
Yeah.
Okay then.
All right. See you in a bit.
See you on the Scrum.
Yeah. Bye for now.